In 1992, American Jewish evangelist Jonathan Bernis was called by God to move to St. Petersburg, Russia, to take the gospel to his people living in the former Soviet Union.
The Lord spoke very clearly to me and began to unfold for me this vision for music festivals, cultural events with vibrant music and dance, and in the context of that, sharing the gospel.
Come on down quickly and receive the gift of eternal life. Receive joy unspeakable. Receive the Spirit of God into your life.
We saw this phenomenon of thousands, tens of thousands of Jewish people respond to the gospel in the former Soviet Union. Whenever we did festivals, we started Messianic congregations with all new believers. It became very obvious that without leaders, we were not going to fulfill the call to make disciples.
In response to the great need for these new Jewish believers to be discipled, a coalition of Messianic and Gentile leaders agreed that a Bible school was necessary in the former Soviet Union. During the fall of 1996, Dr. Wayne Wilkes and Valentin Sviantek planted the first Messianic Jewish Bible Institute in the humble village of Mayaki, Ukraine. The school grew quickly, and 1 year later moved to Odessa. During these beginning years, the MJBI trained many Russian-speaking Jewish believers and sent them out to plant Messianic Jewish congregations.
Although our first 3 years were solely focused on the former Soviet Union and the large numbers of Jewish people there, I still remember being on my knees and praying in an old Budapest hotel room when God began to unfold to me and affirm later by our board God's calling upon us to reach into other countries where there are high concentrations of Jewish people. Our focus and mission never changed: train leaders for Messianic congregations. So in 1999, we opened a school in Budapest for Hungarians and Romanians led by Jeff Serio. Then schools followed in Russia, Brazil, and Argentina. And later, 2 affiliate schools opened in Korea and Kazakhstan.
Today, MJBI graduates serve in leading Messianic congregations in 13 nations. These congregations serve as a bridge to unbelieving Jewish people. MJBI reaches out to both young and old with ministries of compassion. Over 100 Holocaust survivors have come to faith in Yeshua through the love and testimony of MJBI students. In the past few years, God has ushered in a second calling for the MJBI to help Christians understand how the church is to bless the Jewish people. This mission is accomplished through publications, satellite campuses, national television broadcast, and by MJBI leaders speaking at churches locally and abroad. In 1996, the MJBI began with a simple mission: train leaders for ministry to the Jewish people. 10 years later, that mission remains the heartbeat of the MJBI.
Congratulations, MJBI, for 10 glorious years.
Happy anniversary, MJBI.
MJBI, happy 10th anniversary.
Happy anniversary, MJBI.
Mazel tov, MJBI, for 10 years of wonderful service and ministry to Elohim.
The next 10 years begin now. In 2007, the MJBI launches into Jerusalem. In January 2007, the MJBI will open its first school in Israel. Working under Asher and Trader and Revive Israel Ministries, the MJBI will launch a new Hebrew-speaking school to disciple and train leaders to reach native Israelis. For from Zion will go forth the law, even the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. Micah 4:2. Beyond 2007. The MJBI's vision includes an internet-based English language curriculum. In the future, additional language courses in Russian, French, German, and others will be available through the internet and on high-quality DVD. As multi-language courses are made available through the internet and DVDs, the MJBI will be better equipped to fulfill its worldwide mission.
I'm Jewish, and I came to the Lord 3 years ago. I came to know my Messiah, Yeshua, and it changed my life. And my heart is for my people to know Yeshua. And the MJBI ministry is so amazing. When I first saw MJBI, I saw a room of over 1,000 Christian people who love Israel and love the Jewish people, and my heart just melted.
The MJBI is meeting the most critical need in the Messianic Jewish world today, that is raising up new leaders.
I'm a businessman. I look for efficient operations. I look for a good use of God's money. And I feel that MJBI is one of the best uses of money and resources there is in the world.
What impresses me more than anything else is the transforming effect that it has upon the lives of the students as they go out into the world.
We invest in many organizations, and there are none that we admire more and that we appreciate more than MJBI.
It's an incredible experience to see Jewish people coming to their Messiah. Thank you for giving to MJBI. Heaven alone knows the return on the investment you've given to this ministry.
Bonnie and I want to sincerely thank you for your support, standing with us these past 10 years. Some of you have been on the journey with us from the very beginning. Some of you have joined us along the way, but we're so grateful for your support, for your love these many years.
These last 10 years have been sincerely the most incredible of our lives, because we have seen Jewish people come to faith and be trained and be released to the Jewish harvest fields of the world. We couldn't have done it without you, and I want to say thank you sincerely from the bottom of our hearts for your support.